Hi everyone, welcome back to Gillian at Mystic Healing Therapist. So I've come to Clava Cairns, which is near Inverness, or not too far from Inverness in Scotland. Now, the reason that I've come to this region of Scotland, many of you know me for the video I did around Below, where there's the convergence of the 9 ley lines. Now there's a similar convergence if you go to higgipop.com and have a look on there. There's another convergence of ley lines that hit near here, a lake, a loch called Loch Moy. So I've come up here because I want to look at that. But this caught my interest. Now, it's a very interesting place. There's 3 sets of these rocks, so you can see one there. And then I'm going to take you a walk around the site, but if you look in the back, look, you can see one there and one there. There's 3 altogether with these rather large standing stones. So I turned up here at 5 p.m. thinking all the tourists will have gone. But now it's about 6:30 and most people have left, but there were literally busloads full of people from all over the world. I've spoken to some people from Canada, from the USA. We'd got a coachload of people, I think they were Chinese, all in the masks. Incredible. Just a point though, one of the tour guides was a Rasta man in a kilt, a black man, telling everybody about the ancient Celtic history, and he was wearing a kilt, and I just thought to myself, that's where we are now. You know, it's cooler to have somebody who, you know, with all respect in the world, their ancestral heritage is not Celtic, but they were chosen as the tour guide over, you know, a Celtic person, but that's just by the by. Anyway, back to the site. So, as you can see, 3 different cairns, if you like. So there's that one there, which is very, very powerful energetically. And then we move to this one. You can't actually access this one inside, but what I've done is been round and activated it. So I go round all the sites 3 times, energizing it. And then finally, there's another one right over at the edge. Now, what I've done is gone inside them and energized it by going round 3 times. Now, when I did this in the 2 outer cairns, it really felt like I was spinning off planet. So it felt like these are most certainly some kind of interdimensional portal. But also what I got was like it has some impact on our DNA. I could get the sense of like the DNA stretching out. So, you know, it's going to have some kind of energetic impact. Now look at this, look, just like at Avebury, they've used the standing stones, look, as gateposts, and just like Avebury, they've cut the site in half. Look, a road goes through it. But that's what we find to be typical of these places. Now then, look at this. So, like I say, there's 2 outer ones and then an inner one that you can't access. But in this one, it's really, really powerful. So what I do, I walk round this. If you can see, I kind of walk round 3 times in the clockwise way, and that energizes it. So when I do this, I'm going to do it now while I'm on camera, and it really feels powerful, you know, like I could spin off planet. So yeah, whew, very, very, very powerful. I can feel my heart go. I mean, this, I've not even read what they say they are. They say, but I think they say in the burial chambers, but they're clearly not. And look around here, look at these standing stones. So there's like stone circle, and then in it is these cairns. Now this is really interesting. Like I say, you know, I was chatting to quite a few tourists. This chap asked me to take a picture of him here at this stone. American guy. And he held his camera, and I held his camera, and I couldn't get the photographs to work. He held it and he could get his camera working. Then I held it, camera wouldn't work. But I was in the middle of a Restore, Refresh, Re-energized. So my energy, I apologised to him and I said, really sorry. I said, I've got strange energy, and I'd got a crystal in my hand and my copper divining rods. And but then after a while it worked, so that was quite funny. So yes, lots of tourists. I like it. I prefer it when I get these places to myself, because you know there's all the energies of the chatter of the tourists. A lot of them were talking about Stonehenge, so you know I gave a few people that I've been talking to, I've spoken to some lovely people from Calgary, and I asked them if they knew Tarot by Janine, but they didn't. And I was telling them that I don't think Stonehenge. I said, take you some ley lines, because this lady was telling me, some dowsing rods. This lady was telling me she feels energy. And I was saying, well, go to Stonehenge and see if you can douse any energy, because I can't. And I was telling them that I think that the real Stonehenge site is up on Salisbury Plain, where the military have their encampment, and you can't get anywhere near it. So yes, this is the third circle, or the middle circle. You can't actually get in this one, so I've gone round it, but it's like 3. And again, this has got the stone circle round it. So to me, I don't feel, you know, they're burial chambers. In fact, I'm more than certain they aren't. I think they hold some off-world significance in terms of portals, and I think that they hold keys and codes, and we can unlock our DNA keys and codes somehow. You know, there's some technology, but maybe this is all going to come to light. But I'm just trying to investigate and see where my impressions take me. Anyway, if you're ever in these parts, take a look. It's really fascinating. And I'll let you know how I get on at these ley lines. It's interesting, the convergence of them. I wanted to go there. They're in the middle of a lake, and there's an island in the middle of the lake where these ley lines converge. And I had a quick look earlier, and it doesn't look like there's access to it because it's on some kind of estate, but I will do my best, because I've been called to do that ever since I went to Arborough. Okay, sending you all a lot of love. Hope that makes sense. I've rambled on a bit, but it's because I'm excited. Anyway, lots of love to you all. Bye for now.